Okay, so persuasive writing. So what was the last thing that we spoke about? I'm a little bit disorganized today. What was the last thing that we spoke about in class? Hello, Kevin. So yeah, what was the last topic that we spoke about during class? Was that, let me have a look. Was that our power words and our emotive language? Was it our emotive? So yeah, was it our emotive language and powerful words, or was it using evidence? Powerful language, beautiful. Okay, so we'll do a bit of revision. I'll get my whiteboard up. So, and amazingness. I learned how to use the text function, so you don't have to read my super messy writing anymore. So emotive language and powerful words. What is something that we remember about our emotive language and our powerful words? First of all, I'd say insane is probably more of an emotive word than a powerful word, Conan. But good. So, emotive language. Let's start with that first. Emotive language. Who can tell me what emotive language is? No, Kevin. Almost, Conan. Almost. So, emotive language. My gosh, Stella, why are you criticizing his use of capital letters? All right, so emotive language. Emotive language are the words we use to give a piece of writing its feeling. We use these to try to persuade our readers of how we want them to feel. So I used this example in a class earlier today. If we've got a group of us and we're all sitting around the campfire. So that's going to be our little example for this. And depending on how you feel about campfires and being outside, one way that people can react to sitting around a campfire is they can say, oh, that's beautiful and warm. Or the other way that people could talk about a campfire is that it's too hot. I'm getting burned. So those two are just an example of ways that we can discuss sitting around the campfire. You can put a nice spin on it and you can say, oh, that's beautiful and warm. I really enjoy sitting around this fire. Or you can also say, oh, it's too hot. I'm getting burned. So that's taking it towards a more negative. That's putting sitting around a campfire in more negative terms. So that's the aim of our emotive language, is to assign not even a feeling, but do we want our readers to look at this piece of writing and do we want them to look at the issue we're discussing positively or negatively? And that's really what emotive words help us do. We can use them to make any issue seem like the best thing ever and that everyone needs to know about it because it's so good. Or we can make things seem run for your life, we're all going to die, kind of catastrophic. Like that is the honest to goodness power of this emotive language and the spin you can put on things. So we have our emotive language, and finally we have our powerful words. What do we use our powerful words for? What do we use our powerful words for? Very good, Conan. Yes. I will take Conan's definition there to show you how crazy things are. So we use powerful words if basic words are not enough. So for example, I didn't just want to suggest that you, I don't know, I don't want to just suggest that you eat healthy. I would like to urge you to eat healthy. So I'm not just suggesting it. I'm really like, it's a good idea. Like, I'm really trying to convince you. It's more than just mentioning it. Yeah, kind of lost myself in that definition a bit there. But yes, it's to add weight to the words we use and to make it seem more serious. So use to add weight to our writing to make things seem even more serious or important. Yeah. So like our emotive language, we can also use our powerful words to talk about positive things, to talk about good things. And we can also use it to talk about negative things, to put things in a bad light. So yeah, it's really up to you guys how you use them. But of course, we definitely want you to use them responsibly. Okay, so do we have any questions about our emotive language or our powerful words? Beautiful, very good. So, very good. So today, the topic of our lesson, I nearly just started writing with my squiggle pen again, but the topic of our lesson is writing persuasive sentences. So that is the topic of our lesson today, writing persuasive sentences. I nearly said writing persuasive lessons. So to put it simply, a persuasive sentence really just needs two things. Our persuasive sentences need a clear point of view, and we also should be aiming to use some of our persuasive techniques. So, for example, I've got a few sentences here that I'm going to read to you, and I'm going to point out what is persuasive about these sentences. So the first one I'll use, where are we here? There we go. Yes, Kevin, no more herd mentality. It stopped being funny about 3 lessons ago. So an example of a persuasive sentence is eating fruits and vegetables every day will make you strong and healthy. Thank you, Kevin. So let's try and find the clear point of view and the persuasive technique that's being used. So eating fruits and vegetables every day will make you strong and healthy. So what is our clear point of view? What is this sentence trying to get across to its reader? No, not to be a vegan. Doesn't say anything about don't eat animal products, but it is trying to tell you to do something else. What is it trying to get you to do? What is it trying to get you to do? No, it doesn't. Well, to eat more fruits and vegetables, yes, but it doesn't say anything about being a vegan, Conan. It does not say a single word about no meat, no dairy, no eggs, no cheese, no nothing. Now, what is the persuasive technique it's using? Good, Kevin, you're a little young to be having a breakdown like this. So, eating fruits and vegetables every day will make you strong and healthy. Eating fruits and vegetables every day, that is the clear point of view of this sentence. Now, what is the persuasive technique? The persuasive technique is that it's telling you it will make you strong and healthy. Because remember, what is persuasion? What is persuasion, guys? Trying to get people to believe an idea or to do an activity by giving them the good reasons. So eating fruits and vegetables every day will make you strong and healthy. That's a persuasive sentence. Let's try another one. No, it's not trying to steal people's mind. It's trying to get them to eat healthy, Kevin. Okay, our next sentence. Joining the school's recycling program will help save the environment and protect cute animals. So first of all, what is our sentence's point of view? What is it trying to get us to do? Guys, enough. You know, if you focus more on the lesson and less on the chat box, you probably wouldn't have these arguments. So, Bo, I'm just going to ask people now. Bo, what is this sentence's clear point of view? What is this sentence trying to get its reader to do? Well, again, Conan, I don't see anything about blah, 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 blah. But it wants you to join the school's recycling program. First part of the sentence. Joining the school's recycling program. That's the aim of this sentence. And they're trying to get you to do that by offering you trying to persuade you with an offer of saving the environment, and you get to protect the cute little animals. Okay. Another example, then I'm going to give you guys some examples to use. I'm going to give you some plain sentences, and I want you to turn them into persuasive sentences. Okay. Join this city to get money. Is there are actually some places that have deals similar to that. Like there's a town in Italy where all of the young kids are moving away. So like all the population there's getting quite old. And they actually have a deal there that you can buy a house in this part of Italy for $1 or €1, one of the two. You can buy and get to keep a whole house, and you own it and everything for €1. So yeah, they do actually do stuff like that, Conan. Okay, so here's our next persuasive sentence. What is this sentence trying to persuade you of? Imagine the adventures you'll have when you join our nature exploration club. What are they trying to persuade us of? Stella, what do you think this sentence is trying to persuade the reader to do? You've got this, Stella. I believe in you. Guys, enough. Focus on the question at hand. Ken, what do you think?
I think that it is imagine the adventures.
No, this sentence was a little bit tricky. It was written the other way around. The persuasive part first and the clear point of view on the second part. So what is this sentence trying to convince you to do? Conan got the answer right in a message a little while ago, but I want to encourage you guys to speak a little bit more. So Kevin, tell me, what is this sentence trying to persuade you to do?
I think that it will persuade you that you like that they want, so that you can believe, so that they can you can join their nature exploration club.
Very good. They are trying to get you to join the Nature Exploration Club. And Jin, I'll ask you, what is the Nature Exploration Club promising you that you'll have if you join? How are they trying to persuade you? Well, why are you in this class if you don't care, Kevin? This is what we're here to learn, how to write persuasively. So this sentence is trying to get you to imagine the adventures you'll have. So think of all the cool places you'll get to explore. Maybe you'll get to go camping in a cave, or you get to go kayaking on a lake or a river or something. So all of these cool outdoor adventures you can have by joining this exploration club. That's what they're trying to persuade you with. Okay, so now I just want to bring your attention back to some of the persuasive tactics or the persuasive techniques that we can use. So what are some of the persuasive techniques we can use from that video that we watched in the first lesson? I think I've also posted it to your Zalo group as well. Kevin, is it your birthday today?
Yeah.
Happy birthday. And yes, I definitely have posted that video to your Zalo group. So yeah, it's definitely there. So can anyone remember some techniques from that video? There was alliteration. And that is where we have the same sound at the beginning of a couple of words in a row. And it makes certain phrases easier to remember. So that's one of them. Can anyone else remember any of the other techniques that we learned about? We had repetition. That's where we repeat a key word 3 or 4 times in a row to help the reader remember. Any others? Can we remember any others, guys? I remember talking to you guys about this video, and I remember you had lots to say. So who else can remember a persuasive technique? I've got my list of them written here. There we go. Evidence. That's a persuasive technique. And that is we know what evidence is, providing facts and information that agree with our argument to strengthen our case. We've also got we've got the topic of our last lesson. We've got emotive language and powerful words. So I'm just going to put some of these techniques up here because I want you to use them. I want you to try to use them when I give you some sentences that you're going to rewrite for me. I'm just going to give you some boring old sentences, and I want you guys to use your persuasive techniques to really jazz them up for me. Okay. Rhetorical questions won't really come into it at this point. Tone. Okay, so I've given you a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Given you a list of 5 techniques that we can use in our persuasive writing. So now I'm going to give you a few I'm going to give you a few sentences. Like I said, they're nice and boring, but I want you to jazz them up using your persuasive techniques and I want you to write these as persuasive sentences. So I'll give you an example first. I go to the chat box. I could say something like, I like going to the park. So nice, easy sentence, but it doesn't exactly make it seem like we had the time of our lives. But if we were to say something like, I absolutely love going to the amazing fun-filled park. We can use our persuasive language to write a sentence like that. I absolutely love. Oh, I've written half of that sentence twice. I absolutely love going to the amazing fun-filled park. It's an a lot brighter sentence. Just going to fix that. That's better. I absolutely love going to the amazing fun-filled park. So that's your example. So I'm going to give you a few sentences now, and I want you guys to return in the chat box. I want you guys to return a more persuasive sentence to me, please. So you've got some of your helping tips up there on the whiteboard you can use. Have a go at playing with these sentences. So your first sentence to have a go with, we're learning about space in class. How would you jazz that up a bit using your persuasive techniques? So send me a message back in the chat box and fancy that sentence up for me a little bit, please. So on this first one, I won't offer any help or advice other than what's already been given. I just want to see how you do, and then we can work on what we might need to do to improve our persuasive sentences. How we going, guys? Who's nearly done? Good. So type your sentences into the chat box and send them in. Let's go through them. What's going on, Kevin? You got your frustrated face on.
I lost my chat.
Pardon?
Someone locked my chat, so I cannot chat anything.
You lost your chat, so you can't chat anything.
No, you blocked the chat box.
Oh, did I? That must have been mistook. So normally, even when the chats have been limited, you guys can still send messages to me. So send your messages in to me. Either one of my accounts, I think, that are logged in can receive messages. One's host, one's co-host. But let's send that message. Let's send those sentences in. Yeah. I saw that on both of my screens. Did everybody see Stella's sentence? Good. Okay, so good. We're seeing some good sentences come in so far. We always love learning about amazing space in class. Brilliant. We are learning about lovely space in class, and it is extremely fun. Good, good. How about Kevin, Jin, Ken, and Bo? How are your sentences coming along? Okay, so let's tidy these sentences up a bit. But just let me say, the information in the sentences is exactly what I was looking for. We've just got to do a little bit of tidying up. So if we start with Stella's sentence. So we always love learning about amazing space in class. So very good. Thank you for sending that in again, Conan. This thing doesn't like quotes when I try to use quotes. Okay, so to tidy up Stella's sentence a little bit, good, Ken. We might say something like, our class is currently learning about space. We all love learning about the beautiful galaxies that exist, or about the beautiful galaxies that are in our solar system. Ah, so as we see here, I took Stella's sentence as an example. So we always love learning about space. So what I did was here, I actually broke it up into two little sentences. So our class is currently learning about space. We all love learning about the beautiful galaxies that are in our solar system. Solar system. So it was just changing the order of a few words and redirecting what I wanted the sentence to focus on. But very good job, Stella. I'll take one more example. I'll take Conan's sentence. So we are learning about a lovely space in class and it is extremely fun. So if I was to slightly rework that, I might say something like, we are learning about the beauty of space in class, and we are all finding it extremely fun. So again, I haven't really done much. I've just swapped a few of the words around, and I think I maybe exchanged one word. I think I changed lovely to beauty. But yeah, so overall, you guys are right on the money with that. Well done. So I'll give you another one. Let's try this again. Maths can be challenging. Now we can, I'll give you an example of what this sentence can turn into, because that's just 4 words. Like we're really going to struggle with a sentence like that, but we can change it up. And a good example of that is, I'm going to type it in before I say it. Unlock the secrets of maths and conquer thrilling challenges to become a maths wizard. So we can kind of tell a story with these persuasive sentences. It doesn't just have to be, change one word here, change this there, just tidy that up. You can get a chance to really tell some cool stories or really paint some neat pictures for your reader to try to persuade them to do something. So yeah, have at this this sentence. Let's see what you can do. Tell a story and wow me, or paint a picture and wow me with your sentences. Brilliant, Conan. Maths can be challenging. If you go over it, you can find maths is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I love it. I love it. Because everybody knows that word from Mary Poppins. So, and we all know how wonderful supercalifragilisticexpialidocious can be. So well done, Conan. That was that was well done. That was well done, buddy. And that's okay, Stella. You're fine. Okay, let's see some more of these cool sentences coming up. Excuse me. It's an ultra powerful word, Conan. That's right. So how are these sentences coming, guys? Send them in as you write them. If you want any help with this example or the last one that we do, please feel free to ask. I'm happy to help and I'm here to do so. You saw my reaction, Kevin. Come on, put in a serious sentence. That's right. That's a Kevin's being a sausage sentence. Bo, how about you? How's your persuasive sentence coming? Very good, Bo. It wasn't on topic, but you went with your own thing. Chippers are the crispiest, crunchiest, and most delicious brand of chips you will ever taste. That can be a very persuasive sentence. That's almost put me in the mood to go and get a bag of chips and eat them. So good effort, Stella. Good effort. Very persuasive indeed. You're saying that maths is always challenging, but they can never make you fall when you're still trying and doing the best you can do. So keep working hard, try your best and never give up. Good. So that's pointing out that you can overcome the difficulties of maths. All you've got to do is just keep trying and never give up. So that can be a very persuasive message, because a lot of people tend to see and hear messages that, oh, this is easy and you'll get it first go, and then you try it and it doesn't work out so well and you start to feel, oh, I must not be very good. and it'll have quite an opposite effect. But Stella's sentence is pointing out this is going to be hard, but don't give up. Keep trying. You can do it. So well done. Very good sentence, Stella. I'm very happy with that. Anybody else, guys? I've seen one from Conan. I've seen one from Bo, and I've seen one from Stella. We've got a few more to come in. Chippers are the crispiest, crunchiest, and most supercalifragilisticexpialidocious and most delicious brand of chips you'll ever taste. How did that go, Conan? So I can eat maths like a potato chip, Kevin. Is that what you're saying? Can I get a serious attempt out of you, please?
What I said is that math is super supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, like Lay's chip.
Imagine that math is a crunchy Lay's chip. It is a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious subject. Easier than a piece of cake. Good. Okay, so we'll do one final sentence to wrap up the class. So we get to plant flowers in the garden at school. That is your sentence. Jazz it up for me, please. We get to plant flowers in the garden at school. Jin, I'd like to see a sentence from you, please, before the end of the lesson too. I'd like to see something from everybody. So we get to plant flowers in the garden at school. How can we make that a more persuasive sentence? Very good, Conan. Very good. We love to plant flowers in the garden at school, and it is an honor for us to be allowed to plant stuff in school. You can feel the nature. You'll be satisfied after planting flowers. Very good. Very good. Who else has got a persuasive sentence about we get to plant flowers in the garden at school? Actually, Conan, cake is easier to eat than cookies. There's just more of it. Thank you for clearing that up. All right, guys, how are we coming along with those sentences? Not a bad idea, Kevin. I like where you went with the sentence. Well done. Imagine that I mean, maybe not necessarily your mum, but imagine that the flower is your mum. You grow it so that you can see a beautiful flower, like when you want your mum to be more beautiful. Also, you will like the satisfying flower. No, that's good. That's good. So using imagery like that can be a very good technique to getting people to agree with something if they can see it in their head. So the theory is there. Conan, behave. So overall, very impressed with your sentence, Kevin. See, when you stop mucking around and you apply yourself to these classes, you can actually produce some very good quality work. So you just got to stop goofing around. Okay. So, well done, everybody. I am going to assign your homework after this next class that I've got coming up. No, it was not a goofy sentence, Conan. The theory of using imagery was there, and that's one of our persuasive techniques that I didn't even put on the board, and Kevin used imagery. So very well done. So I'm going to assign you guys some practice sentences. I'm just going to send you guys a handful of sentences that I want you to, again, turn into more persuasive sentences. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, as part of the homework, you have to rewatch that persuasive video. Let's take notes down. You have to rewatch the persuasive video, and you have to use as many techniques from that video as you can in these persuasive sentences. So good job today, guys. We don't actually have too much more to cover in these lessons now. So yeah, I think over the next few lessons, once I teach you the last of the material, we're just going to focus on how do you say it? Yeah, we're just going to focus on writing examples, writing persuasive pieces, and yeah. So good job today, guys. And again, happy birthday, Kevin. I hope it's been a wonderful day full of no herd mentality. But I hope it has been supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So I'm going to put your homework in the Zalo group, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See
Bye.
ya.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
No.